Hey yo! Alright. What is that? What a weird way to start a video. Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome again. My name is TROYAN Trizard Francis, and I want to welcome you to the channel. This YouTube channel was created to help me work more and for me to record and share my process with you. So I do a number of work. Art is art for me. I do specialize in sculpture, and behind me is one of my recent sculptures that I did. I call this piece purple, and the reason I call it purple, it's obvious. What I was trying to do, I was trying to investigate the different tints and shades of purple, and enjoyed doing these types of work because this is what I'm focusing on right now, these wall hanging sculptures. This is the type of work that I usually do. If you don't know, I want you to check out my Instagram profile at TROYAN Francis Fine Arts over by Instagram, and you'll see most of the work that I've been doing for the past year. Feel free to like, comment, or hey, whatever, follow me on Instagram. So I did this recently and I recorded the entire process, and I really want to share the process with you. For those who love art, just some tricks and skills that I want to share, and just check out the video. Before I do that though, I really have to apologize. I've been out of the limelight for about 3 weeks now, and the reason for that is that my very first video on YouTube, I did a drawing of my lovely wife, and I decided to post it, and I got some great comments. I had a lot of likes, and people like the drawings that people like that drawing. I also, because of the reviews I was getting, I decided to post on YouTube, on Facebook, just putting out a request. If anybody wanted me to draw them, they feel free to reach out. I had a ton load of requests. I had a lot of paid commissions. It was supposed to be a free thing, just give me, and I was gonna choose 3 of the best, and I would just do them and record the video and post it. However, I think I had like 10 orders to be done of people's portraits. Wow. And I'm still working on most of them right now. So it's been a bomb. It's been a whole heap of work. However, I enjoy the work. I decided to take a little break for about a few days and do this and post it. I didn't want to post the portraits because portraits are technical, because it has to look exactly like the person. Don't feel comfortable releasing that information, that footage as yet. So what I did this piece because I had it lying around in pieces, and I decided to put everything together. This star-like image along with this black section to the back and the mask, put it together, paint it, record the process, and now I'm posting it. So feel free to keep watching the channel. Look out for the videos that I'll be posting in a few weeks of the portraits, as well as in the future you can expect more of these to see how I actually do it, and if you like it or not. 3 minutes 57 seconds of rambling. However, I'm gonna move right into the video right now. Please, before I do that, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about the work that I've been doing, the 2 little pieces of work that I've been posting so far. Like, comment, and hit the notification button so you can be notified every time I upload a video. I hope this video is informative, and I want you to have some fun while you're watching it. Let's check it out right now as we speak. Let's do it. Here we go. So the first thing I did with this piece is that it's a 2-piece sculpture at the moment. You have the face mask itself, which is made by ceramics, and the geometric wood form behind it, which is made of wood, of course. Combined the two and started to design the surface using like a kind of cubist approach. I wanted there to be a lot of sharp edges, and I want it to look very dynamic. So that's what I did, using these sharp edges, using these triangular shapes, and then I started to paint it. So if you notice, it's only one color. A one color design is called a monochromatic design. Mono means one, chroma means color. The only color I really wanted to use, I wanted to investigate purple, seeing as that I like the color purple. So I started off with my dark purple, which is straight from the tube, and then it was the darkest hue. As a matter of fact, I didn't use the purple straight from the tube. I mixed it with, I think it's crimson, and then it gave me a deeper dark purple. I knew that it would work because purple, within the color of purple, purple is created by mixing blue and red. So if I added just a little bit more red, it would be a deeper purple. So that's what I did. Throughout the entire design, I went around and I put in all the dark areas first, making sure that I stay right within the lines, making sure it's sharp. As it goes on, what I did, I toned down the purple by adding a little bit of white to create variety. I think I had about 4 to 5 different types of purple within this. I had no black. I added no black, and even though it looks very dark, there was no black added. If you look at my palette there, you realize that there are 3 different types of purple. There's very light purple, medium purple, and dark purple. You must realize by now that in all my videos, I place a high emphasis on mediums, lights, darks, and everything that fall between. So I went in, I did my darks first. I went around the sculpture and I started to add the medium tones. I get the medium by adding just a little bit of white to that purple. After I got the medium in, I went and I made that color even lighter by adding more white, extremely light. I painted that section in. There were a lot of spaces left, and if you notice on the face itself, there's a huge space left on one side. What I actually did, I had to make an extremely light purple, almost looking white. I went in and I filled all the areas. The edges, a lot of artists neglect to add color or even to place a lot of emphasis on insignificant parts of the sculpture. But you have to remember whatever is in the sculpture is important. At this section now, this is where if you look, the sculpture is at the top. It's practically finished. Now this is where I add art resin. And the art resin actually helps me, or helps the work to get a sheen, a nice glossy sheen. I actually did a voiceover for this section because I thought that I was rambling a little bit too much. Anyway, so this is part A and part B of the art resin. The art resin is a non-toxic art-based resin. It is so good. Whenever I use this, I can even use it indoors because it's safe. I mix the art resin in that container that's in my hand, mixed it out properly, and then now I'm pouring it on top of the mask. I'm using this large brush to make sure that I spread the art resin evenly all across the mask itself. The edges, as I was saying before, never neglect any area. The entire artwork is the artwork, so you should never neglect any area on the artwork. So I had to make sure that I went into the edges and all the edges were completely covered and everything was completely covered with this resin. The resin helps to preserve the work as well because it's wood and clay, not clay, but ceramics. And because I want to make sure that the wood is preserved and everything is preserved, the resin is a perfect choice for that. Now, right now you can see me taking up this lighter tool, this torch. This torch actually helps me to get out all the air bubbles out of the work. And I'm going over with my brushes just to get out any excess air bubbles and just to make sure that the resin is evenly distributed all around. I'm going right back into it, and you'll see the bubbles kind of popping because it has this whiteness before, this white fuzz or this white kind of blur on the work. What I use the torch to do is just to pop all of those small bubbles. Those blurs, those are the white areas, they're actually high concentrations of bubbles. And the torch actually helps to pop them so you can get an even coat. Now if you notice, I have the mask inside of a box. This box is extremely important because the box will help me to keep the mask dust free, to keep the sculpture dust free, because I have to allow it to dry for 12 hours. So what I'm going to do after this, after I finish popping all the air bubbles and making sure that everything is okay, I'll close the box up and I'll leave the box for 12 to 24 hours, making sure that the resin dries evenly before I open it up. So you're going to see me close the box in a little bit, and then you're going to see me reveal it. Now this is the reveal.
Spot
here we go.
This is where I work on my inside works that I don't want to get dusty in my garage studio. Wow, that looks nice so far. So there it is, nice glistening, looks really good. Let's take it over here. Here we go. That looks nice. That looks really nice. And check it out. That looks fantastic.
So we're almost at the end of the video. Please like, subscribe to my channel. So I hope that you like this video. I hope that you found it informative, and I hope that you learned something, or you learned a bunch of stuff. I appreciate all the views that I'm getting, and I would really like you to continue to follow and like the channel and just enjoy the content that I've been pushing out. I'm gonna put all the works that I've been doing so far. I have a ton load of content to share because I want to take people on the journey, of course, and I want you to enjoy the work that I'm doing. So with that being said, please feel free to like, subscribe, click the notification icon for you to be reminded or be alerted every time I upload a video. Alright, so I don't want to ramble anymore. Have a blessed day. Oh yeah. And keep drawing, keep working, and just enjoy. I'll see you. Troyan Francis out. Troy's Art, my channel.